What's going on, team? What's going on, team? Welcome to this week's first live trading session. Hope everyone has had a good day so far. So, as always, first thing we're gonna do is go over the pairs, calculate STP, see which ones have done their move for the day, see which ones are left for us. So, starting off with AU, 46 pips is ADR minus 33%, 30 pips is STP, 30 pips. And then for the day, we already did 30 pips. So AU's already done for the day, moving counter trend. That's okay. AUD CAD, 51 pips is ADR, minus 33% is 34. We did 32. We'll keep ACAD on for now. EA, 95 pips is ADR, minus 33%, 63. We've done 58. Euro CAD, 83 pips, minus 33% is 55. We haven't done STP just yet. Price has been moving sideways. We'll take a look at ECAD real quick. EU has not done STP just yet. 77 minus 33%. It's 51. GA just moving sideways. 103 minus 33%. 69. A lot of pairs just moving sideways. We're gonna have to look at Forex Factory too. 100 minus 33%, 67. 6, 7. Done 63. GJ already hit ADR for the day. GU already hit STP, it looks like. 86, 33%, 57. GU already hit STP for the day, so we'll turn that off. NCD/USD still moving counter trend. 6 minus 33% is 30. US 30. The dirty 30. 417 minus 33% is 279. Still have a lot of pairs, but again, we'll go over Forex Factory because it just seems like a lot of these pairs are moving sideways, right? USD CAD's moving sideways, USD's already hit STP, gold already hit ADR going long. 2 days of rise gave us that third day push. Bitcoin is just moving sideways. On Saturday, it gave us a day of no net. On Sunday, it gave us a day of rise. And then today, price is just moving sideways, and we're still trading between the previous lower low, lower high, lower low. So we want to be careful taking these trades going long, right? We're still lower low, lower high, lower low. This could still be a lower high to continue down into a lower low. And then US oil already hit STP for the day as well already. Went down. Perfect, no problem. Alright, so the second thing I want to do after we just calculated STP for the day for these pairs, we'll see if there's any news. So Monday for today, as you guys could see, we have no news today. Not a lot of volume. We have Trump speaking at 1:15, so we might have some type of volume coming in at 1:30, 2 o'clock today. You know, obviously the NY Open will get the regular volume for the USD pairs, but for the most part, for right now, right, USD CAD, I'm not trading USD CAD. We'll keep an eye on US 30. SZD USD is a pair that I am looking for price to go down, but right now we understand that we're at the bottom of the zone of consolidation, so gonna be careful. We also had 2 weeks of drop, this week being the third week. Could we expect price to give us that third week low? It could happen. So we are still trading between change of character, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we want to be a little careful, just a little careful. And you could be a good one to keep an eye on. GCAD at this point already hit STP, gave us that crazy move on the 30-minute, just a regular candle. GCAD, we know we're still trading in this zone of consolidation at the highs, so I'll be looking for either a break of these highs to then continue, or I'll be looking for an inducement of these lows to then continue back up. So not looking for trades on GCAD in this area. GA overall, we know we are still in peak high territory, so this is still a pair that I'm not looking to take trades on until we start trending. Once we start trending, then I'll start looking to take trades, but GA, we could turn this off. EU is still in a pullback situation, right, where we're trading at the higher high. Again, EU is a pair that I am expecting price to give us a steeper pullback, but if it doesn't If it decides to not give us a steeper pullback, that's okay. We'll just have to wait for price to start trending, making me or showing us that price is making higher highs and higher lows instead of this just being lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and you try to take a buy position at a lower high when price is going to go back down and give you a lower low. So as soon as we start making higher high, higher low, I'll start getting into my trades at the higher low to go back into the higher high. And I hope that made sense. So EU, we're going to turn this one off. EuroCAD is still good, I believe, 55 pips. We've done 41. Right? And EuroCAD right now is not a pair on my watch list. We're trading at the daily highs, the 4-hour highs, and the 30-minute highs. If we break above these highs and get a retest, then I'll get into a trade. But right now, getting into a position on ECAD at these highs is not something I'm comfortable with. I would want to see a pullback happen for ECAD. So ECAD, we're going to turn that off so you guys can see that I'm not looking at it. EA Sports in the game. EA, we know we are in level 3 on an uptrend. We're in a position where price has been moving sideways for the longest time. Right? We have 2 weeks of rise. This week being the 3rd week. Could price give us that 3rd week push? Absolutely. So now for this week is just about getting ready to trade this pair and look for our confirmations. And right now, for today, let's see if we have anything that we could see, anything that price did that's allowing us to take a trade. So when we look at the 5-minute, we're trading out. Internal time frame, we're pretty much still trading on the 1-minute. We do have lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, change of character, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we're still trading between this higher low and this higher high. No, we have not gotten a engulfing candle just yet on the 5-minute, and on the 1-minute time frame. We did not get a valid engulfing candle because this candle does not have a top or bottom wick. This candle doesn't have a top wick, so this engulfing candle is not valid. And nothing else on the left hand side, so we'll be careful and patient with EA, but this could be a good one. And then ACAD, pretty much still in this little zone. Let's go to the daily so we can see what we're looking at. We know that ACAD is still in the first zone of consolidation on a downtrend. Right now, price is in the middle of the zone of consolidation, no break of the lows. So we could still be expecting price to give us a steeper pullback back to the top of the zone of consolidation. On the 4-hour, we have no continuations. However, on the 4-hour, we do have an engulfing candle. We didn't see this yesterday, or we didn't see this on Saturday when we did this session. Yo, chillin', man, chillin'. Oh, I haven't even done the wordle for today. There's only one yesterday. There's only one a day. Damn. Damn. I've used so many fucking letters that it should be easy for me to get already, but like I've only gotten one letter correct. No, this. Yeah, yeah. I got the I and the L. There's like no. Hold on, let me see. Q E Y. Like I know it's not Q E or Y because there's no fucking word in the world that I could spell with that. I can't do it with U. I can't do it with O. I can't do it with P. I can't do it with J. I can't do it with K. Right? So then it leaves me with M. I can't do M because there's no other word that I could use with the words that are already grayed out. There's no word with V. With C, that's the only thing because I'm only using Z or X, and there's no fucking word with Z or X, so it has to be C, right? Because Z I X I V. Okay, so C I, and then I have an L somewhere. I'm gonna do the same shit. CIQ, CIE, CIY. There's nothing. CIM. Should have fucking guessed that first. Oh my fuck. And for the word to be civil right after is crazy. That's insane. Yeah, that's insane. That is crazy. Anything on the charts for today? Mm-hmm. talking, talking bullshit is what she's doing. You heard that shit? Oh, I am streaming. You can see it. Yeah, that shit's crazy. You're like, yo, what? But I mean, fuck, yo, that's what being a that's what being a woman is in this in the streaming space, I guess. Ah, that's why I can't fucking wait for this beta to come out, bro. Like, yo, I'm literally telling you, like, if the beta is good, and if the anti cheat is good, I am going to be fucking going crazy dumb this year when it comes to COD. Going straight to Halo. I'm going straight to Halo and straight to Gears of War. I already downloaded the new Gears on the Xbox app, so I'm already ready for that shit if it comes to that. Only thing that sucks is I'll have to get another fucking. I still gotta get another controller no matter what, but. Yeah, the DualSense. What time is it? 8:20. I mean, I would say get the DualSense just because it's the only controller you could overclock to 8,000. No, no, that's the reason. No, that's what I'm saying. The PS5, the DualSense. That's the only controller. The what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, if you buy like a DualSense, if you buy an actual PS5 controller like from Scuff, then yeah. But it can't be like the one that you got, for example. It has to be, yeah, it has to be the DualSense one. It feels comfortable. Yeah, that's my that's the way I feel with the PS4 controller. What's good, Muhammad? Good rising, my brother. Hope you're doing well. What time is it? 8:20. Yo, give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Um, yo, Muhammad, if you have any questions or any pairs you're looking at, let me know. I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna go grab a water. My bad, boys. I'm back. Chillin', man. Um, Mohammed, you said looking at AU. AU is not a bad one to keep an eye on for sure. I think AU I turned that off already just based on ADR. I think we literally just hit 30. Yeah. So, um, that's really the only thing. I wouldn't say it's a bad. It wouldn't be a bad pair to keep an eye on though for sure. So, AU is not bad. I would say AU is definitely number one on my list. Right. The only thing with AU again is just the area that we're trading in. So it was funny because I did a session on this pair yesterday. Um, I would like to see AU continue pushing down, especially since we had the third week low, right? The 372 like we talked about on Saturday during the session is continuations when you start the new week usually don't happen, right? 9 out of 10 times it won't give you the continuation that you're looking for from the previous week into the new week, especially when you're looking at again the 30-minute time frame. So I'm not expecting price or at this point, obviously I'm not expecting price to give us that low for the day. But for the week, again, the week could be a little bit different, right? In the week, could we expect price to give us a steeper pullback, such as like a steeper, higher high point on the lower time frame to give us this internal lower high that we could be looking for on the full hour to then give us that push, right? That's something that I could be expecting for price to do this week, right? The internal time frame that we're talking about is the 5-minute, and the 1-minute time frame. Price is going to give us this lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? But on the 30-minute time frame, we're still trading lower low, lower high, lower low. So just want to be careful with AU for the start of this week. Going to give it some time to turn around, right? Pretty much what we were looking for on the 1-minute time frame is the same thing, just rinse and repeat, right? So what I mean by that is, all right, we know we have a lower low point. We're looking for a lower high. So when you're looking at the left hand side of your screen, you're just looking at points of interest as to where price could give you the pullback, right? So at one point on the 1-minute time frame, or I'm sorry, on the 5-minute time frame, we were bouncing off the 50 EMA, right? We were below the 50. Then price went above it, boom, started consolidating it. Gave us a change of character, but didn't give us a valid break. So we continued that uptrend push. So okay, now cool. We're at our second point of interest. Second point of interest, price gave us higher high, higher low, higher high. So we know that on the 5-minute time frame, we're trading between this low and this high. That's a horrible line. Right? So these pushes down that you see on the 30-minute, right? This move that you see here on the 30-minute that looks enticing because it looks like, oh, price is giving you lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and price is downtrending. But realistically speaking, that push to the bottom that you see on the 30-minute is just price going from higher high, higher low, higher high, from the higher high going back to a higher low. So in order for me, for example, at this point, if price, the only way I'll start looking to take trades is if price breaks these lows here to then continue. Because at any point here, here, up to here, price could give you a fake out and continue that push back to the top side. It could give you the fake out, continue back to the top side, right? It could give you a fake out to continue. So that's why I wait for those breaks in this area down here. So hopefully this isn't the case. That what? Mm-hmm. Which one? Oh, okay. Yep. One, two. Yep. Yep. So we'll see what it does. Alright, still good though because we're trading, on the 30-minute we already had the change of character, we have the break of structure, we have price below the 800. On the 30-minute we also had a shoulder head shoulder, price broke below the shoulder head shoulder. So again, could we still be looking for just a retest of this area? 100%. So there's so much more confluence letting us know that this is just another pullback back to the top compared to if we just say, oh, this is the area where we're going to start going down. And we still have so much clean traffic, literally. We have so much clean traffic at these highs. Right, and then another confluence to put into it when you're looking at structure, right? And let's say we were definitely on the 5-minute flag post pattern. Mm-hmm. So we'll see, Muhammad. Let me know if that made sense. Any other pairs, let me know. So then the only thing that's really left is ACAT, but ACAT I'm expecting a steeper pullback, and at this point, uh, price would already be giving us STP, right? But keep an eye on it. That what? Oh, Mr. Sheragi Cristiano. Your brother do need to be in here though. Wait, somebody joined the Discord. What's good, Dre's? He works in the morning or? Of course. Give him. Nah, facts. Because that, yeah, like you don't even, I don't even think you told me that yesterday. Maybe, or maybe, yeah, but see, that's like, even goes deeper to the conversation that we had about your idea with him. Exactly. And then, what, and it's gonna be cheaper with you, or it's gonna be more expensive with you on what they're asking? Exactly, brother. Like, Mm. Yeah, you told me this. Yeah. Right. Mhm. EA could be a good trade to keep an eye on. A ACAT, I know I'm looking. Yeah. NZD, USD. Still looking for that break. US 30. Yo. Yeah. Mhm. Did EA have a engulfing candle, or am I what pair was that I saw? Oh no, no, I'm talking about like one like for today. Nah, I don't have one in the 1 hour. Thought I saw one on like the five or the what the hell was I looking at? Oh, I was looking for the break retest. Okay, no, this one had a change of character. I'm tweaking. And then and you were looking for price for that steeper pullback, which looks like price is gonna give us a steeper pullback instead. Then US 30's one too that had a US 30 gave a nice entry. I got on the charts a little too late today, but I wouldn't. Yeah, but I wouldn't have taken this trade. This is what I was just looking at. Regardless, I don't think I would have taken this trade. It's just again the area that we're trading in, like trading at a trading at a higher high. Not not with US 30, man. You know what I mean? Like US 30, that's one pair I respect that shit. On a on a smaller pair, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind taking a trade like this on a smaller pair because we're talking about 15 pips, 20 pips at most, right? If you're trading at a higher high into TP, but trading US 30 from the highs into STP for the day is just not. We're talking about 150, 200 pips, but the downside of this is also 150, 200 pips because could price give us a steeper pullback here to then continue? Absolutely. So I'm not gonna risk taking a bullshit trade like this. No way. And I'm okay with it. Because why? We had a day of rise. Today would be the second day. So we already know tomorrow we're in the books. We'll take that third day continuation, and I'm cool with 279 pips on US 30. I don't know about you, but that's a lot of bread. That's why I'll be patient with 30 today. If it gives us the confirmation for that second day continuation, then we'll take that third day, no problem. So I'm not really looking at anything else for today. Yeah. Which one? My bad. Yeah, back to the top side. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I drew this before this happened. Well, what do we think? Pretty picture perfect, huh? I'm the fucking market maker, but I drew this exactly how they were gonna do it. Mhm. Mhm. It's all there. I just want to trade. I just want to take a trade. I'm gonna press the button by yourself. Fuck it. Please, coach, put me in. Now the markets are looking good. I did the when I did the session on Saturday. I was like, yeah, these next couple weeks are gonna be great. Yeah, yeah, because we're finally getting out of the zones of consolidations on the higher time frames. We're finally breaking. We're either finally breaking out of them, or we finally already gave the inducements. So now we're either waiting for price to give us, the change of character break of structure to then continue down, or we're looking for price to give us the inducement to then continue back to the top side, or vice versa. So these next couple weeks are gonna be fun. All right, oil's gonna be fun to play with. pause. I sound like Diddy for a second there. Um, oil is gonna give us some good confirmations. We're either gonna bounce off this area here that we're currently in to give us a steeper pullback into the 200 EMA on the daily time frame, or this is where price, right? Since we already have the exhaustion candles on the daily, we have exhaustion candles on the 4-hour, we have a shoulder head shoulder on the 30-minute. If price breaks these lows, then we know that this was just the inducement of the high, right? And this is where we want to start looking for those downtrend pushes back down. So we have a lot of data. We have a lot of data that printed these last couple weeks. That's why being a little patient sometimes pays off. Yeah, it just you allow the noise to be made, right? You allow the noise to be made, and then once the noise is made and you see like, yo, this is the areas where if you look at any chart in the last 2 weeks and you really look at price action, you will see it. Like, yo, holy shit, this is where they're trapping traders every single time. You look at a chart like US 30, these crazy wicks, sold to consolidations, fake breakouts make everybody believe price is gonna go one way, it reverses with fucking 2 candles, right? Takes another set of traders out who are still thinking this is gonna be higher high, higher low. It gives you a shoulder. This is on the 30-minute. It gave you a shoulder head shoulder. It gave you a fake break. All the traders who thought this was going to be price continuing lower for the trend, straight to stop loss. All the people who got in, the people who took losses going short, who got in late because they thought this was the candle, to continue the push to the top side, boom, straight to stop loss. To then continue again back. So again, like just allowing the market to do all this noise where it's doing fake outs left and right the entire time. Like you look at a day like this, like crazy shit. Like if you trade this, you're done for. There's nothing. There's nothing saving you here. Nothing is saving you here. Like so, dude. Uh, yep. Same shit that happened 2 days before that. You'll see one fucking like yeah, this is crazy. Nothing is saving you. You're trading US 30. You look at all these candles. So. Yep. That's why the trend is your friend. That's nothing new. The trend is your friend, yo. If I'm not in a trend, I'm not fucking trading. I'm good. I'm not a friend with consolidation. That shit don't even make sense. Like that's really what it is. Now again, is there ways to trade it? 1,000%, 100%. You just gotta you gotta babysit your trades a lot more. On top of the fact that on top of the rules that you're right, it's more stress. You can't use STP because STP doesn't move counter trends 100% of the time. So you have to babysit the trade. You have to sit there through the trade when you take it. It's too much stress. It's not worth it for me. I rather take my trade with the trend. I'm in and out in less than an hour, max 2 hours. I'm good. I know I can set the trade, put my STP, and I'm going straight into profit every single time. Trading counter trend or trading in the zone consolidation is just not worth it. For me at least. It's not worth it. Mhm. Mhm. I mean, it could be a mix of both. Mhm. 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 What's up, Albert? Hey, Ron, just passing by. Currently at work. Might be joining the isolation session. The session tonight. All right, bet, Albert. No problem, my brother. Hope you have a good day at work, man. Mhm. Mhm. Jesus. Yo, look at your TikTok real quick. Yeah. Oh shit. Uh huh. There's a hurricane coming towards us. He said, "Oh fuck." Dude, I don't know. It's crazy. Like I don't know if this is what people who live in like what's the fucking people who live through the fucking tornadoes, like tornadoes and shit like that. It's like, do they feel the same way I feel about hurricanes? But there's no way, cause tornadoes are fucking actually scary. Nah, that's crazy. In Minnesota? Mhm. I never seen that shit. Why he do that for? Now that is crazy. Yo, that is crazy. Right. Is it verified? Mhm. Not bad. No. Yeah. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah. He's wildin'. All right. Think we could get think we could get volume at 8:30 open. Potential candle, yeah. It's kind of what I'm waiting for here for NU. Um, but we shall see. We shall see. Again, this is why I wait. If I'm not in a trade by 8:30, 8:45, I am not taking no trade. Is exactly what we just said on US 30. If we would have taken those early trades, right? What I had talked about at these lows, right? Understanding that, just looking at market structure too, again, just understanding the low and the highs that we're trading in. It's like, yo, are we expecting a steeper pullback, or are we expecting just a small move like this, right? But then also understanding volume is going to start kicking in at 9:30. If you're trading at a higher high, what do you think price is going to do before that 9:30 open? They got to sweep traders. All right, so all the traders who took these long positions early, straight to stop loss. Real quick. Mhm. Oh yeah, so you're late already. I have to take a piss. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Alright. I'm back. Oh shit, we have a gap on US 30. I didn't even see this. On the 1 hour. No, that's exactly where it happened. Mhm. I don't even know what you're talking about. Mhm. Facts though. Yeah, yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Yo. Yo. He said my ball. Nah. This guy's a clown. That's funny. God don't even got no pants on. Yo, what the hell is going on, man? He do got the Zoom special on. That's crazy. He said, pretty much it for the day. Yeah. Yup, yup. I just kind of want to see how the morning plays out for a little bit. Um, let's see for the other pairs real quick. So AU just consolidated. ACAT, I'm looking for a steeper pullback. Right. EA. Would love to see this continuation for this week. Want to see how the day plays out for this one. ECAD perfect. Like it did exactly what it had to do. EU continued to push to the top side. GA is just still consolidating. GCAD went back to the top side. GJ moved crazy today. GJ was good. Right, if you traded GJ Asia session, pretty much end of Asia going into London, you cashed out. GJ was pretty good. GU is still at the top side. NU is still in this little zone here. Kind of waiting to see if price wants to give us the continuation back to the top side on the external time frame, or if we're gonna give the break and this is just a lower high point and we're looking for price to go into that lower low. So I'm gonna be looking at this area for NU for the next couple hours pretty much. If price breaks these lows, then we know we're good to go. But if price breaks these highs, then we gotta wait it out. We'll get a steeper pullback on NU, and that's okay. So we'll be ready for NU. US 30, I wasn't expecting such a steep pullback, but you know this was previous to seeing that gap in the market. So for some, you know, I didn't really realize it on the 30, but on the 1 hour we have that gap. So we got a steeper pullback on the 1 hour time frame. So US 30 could be a good one for this week too. Definitely for this week. After this inducement of the low, the inducement of the shoulder head shoulder, you know, now we just want to see that change break. And we had change, break, and we're trading between this low. Right? The break of structure just continued to trend up until this high over here. So we'll see how price reacts to these lows here. It's very interesting. We have the 800 EMA on the 15. Around the 30, we don't really have a lot. 5 minute, we're trading below the 800 right now. We're still on it, so this could be a good area to where we could see price turn around. But again, STP has already been hit, so I'll be looking to take these trades back into tomorrow. I'd like to see a little bit better structure than what we did today. If we could get price, you know, what I'll be looking for here, if, for example, price could give us just like a little zone of consolidation, right, or even a pullback, and then going into tomorrow we could look for a simple break retest, you know, either a type 2 pattern or a type 3 pattern. This is what I'll be looking for going into tomorrow's session. So this would be the ideal situation. USD CAD still in the zone of consolidation on the higher time frame. We're also stuck at the top of the zone of consolidation. So we'll wait it out. USD ZAR hit STP for the day already. Still making lower lows and lower highs, so gonna be patient with USD ZAR. Gold is still on the top side, still trading at the higher high, so gonna wait that one out for a little bit. Bitcoin gave us a nice push to the top side. Right, so Bitcoin, gonna keep an eye on that for the week. And then oil's doing exactly what we needed to see. Right, we have a shoulder head shoulder, we're breaking below that shoulder. So oil is setting up really nice for this week as well. So we'll be patient with these pairs. And we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. Any questions, let me know. Any other pairs, any specific pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. If not, that's it for today. I will be back, well, for the morning, and we'll be back again tonight for the isolation session. Getting ready for tomorrow's trading session. Alright, no questions in the chat. We'll see you guys later tonight for the isolation session. Peace out.